What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Low Life Podcast. We took a week off last week. It was Halloween, and I was just, hanging out. So I was just kind of didn't want to rush one the night before, and didn't want to record one on the day of Halloween. So I hadn't taken a week off since I started this, and I've been doing it for 2, 3 months now. So I just felt like taking the week off on that one. So that was why there was no podcast last week, but we're back this week. I'm excited. I kind of missed it. I've been thinking about what I want to talk about a bunch for the past few days. So we're just gonna get into it this week. Hope everybody had a good Halloween. Hope you did something fun. Hope you got candy if you did that. Hope you partied and whatever you did. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, so a lot of new music to talk about this week, especially with new jams and old jams. There's just been a lot of stuff going on in the music in the past week. So, firstly, I am going to talk about Slipknot put out a new song, like one of the biggest metal bands on planet Earth. Put out a song on Halloween Day. So that was pretty dope. It was really good. It was really very Slipknot. I mean, it just sounded like a classic Slipknot song. And it was a little long for my taste, but it was really good. It was really good quality, and Corey's vocals were just really on point, like they always are. The song's called All Out Life. They put out a very graphic music video to go with it, but it's Slipknot song on Halloween, that makes sense. So that's the first, like, I'd say big thing in like music right now is that, or at least in the alternative music world. Um, since I don't limit myself to just metal, Ariana Grande put out a new song too, which is actually really catchy and pretty good, called "Thank You Next," and it's pretty much about all of her exes and her breaking up with Pete Davidson and Mac Miller and stuff. So that song was really good. It's really catchy. If you like, mainstream pop music, or you just like Ariana Grande, I would actually consider checking that out. It was really good. And then on to some other new releases. So this will be the new jams for the week, or I guess last couple weeks. Last Friday, the band I Am put out a new album called Hard to Kill, and it's so good. They are deviating a little bit from their old sound. They're going a little more like traditional metal, but still very dark, heavy undertones, very evil, vibes. But it's not as heavy in a way. Like, it's not, I don't know how to like really put it. The, uh, the tones are different and everything, but it's really, really good. I really, really like it. I've showed a few people and they really liked it. And yeah, the whole album front to back is good. It's just stupid heavy. They put out a couple music videos, or at least one, for some of the songs. I think my favorite song is probably Paid in Sin. It's so good. Go listen. I Am Hard to Kill. I really, really, really like this album. I really like these guys. I've been a fan of this band for a while. Ever since I first kind of figured out who they were, because they're, from Dallas, not super far away from me. So definitely go check that album out. And then the other new one is a new song, just a song by a band called I Am Abomination. Yeah, I know there's two I Ams this week. That's weird. But I Am Abomination, it's an old, like, metalcore experimentally band. I don't even know what you would call them. Put out a new song for the first time in like 4, maybe 6 years, something like that. I think their last album was like 2012. So it's been a long time coming, but they just put out a new song called Ultra Terrestrial, and like apparently this whole upcoming album is gonna be like aliens and stuff, which some of their other stuff has been about aliens in the past. So That's it's pretty cool. Their vocalist has got such like a unique tone, and then like on this one, he sang very, very like softly, but he kind of added like a growl to some like parts at the end of the song. It was just really good. They did a lot of different guitar work they haven't done before. It wasn't as melodic. It had a lot of different dark tones to it. It was really cool. I definitely check that out. I am Abomination Ultra Terrestrial. That's going to be my new jams for this week. And I was kind of debating on what I want to do my what my old jams to be. The other day I was just kind of going through iTunes just going crazy on like just listening to old metalcore bands I liked in like senior year of high school, and one of the big ones I came across was a band called At the Skylines. I forgot how much I really like that band. And funny enough, they just started playing shows again. Like they're doing a comeback show in like LA or something pretty soon, which is so weird timing that I just happen to be thinking of this band. And then they're like, hey, we're playing shows again. I don't know, super weird. My girlfriend was just like, hey, look, they're playing a show again. Like she went and looked. I was like, how the fuck? That's crazy. Anyway, At the Skylines was one of them. I'm gonna tell you the album to check out as soon as I remember the name because I clearly didn't write it down like I should. Oh man. Okay, their album's called The Secrets to Life. This album came out in 2012. It's every song's really dope. It's got like this crazy like half and half sound between just stupid dumb heavy like dun 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 like super harsh fry vocal like screaming vocals, and then like the most beautiful melodic singing you've ever heard like right after it. Like it's just really crazy. It's a super really crazy mix. And if you like the band Sleeping with Sirens, their vocalist Kellen Quinn is actually featured on one of their songs called The Amazing Atom. So it's and his part on that song is super dope. That's like my favorite song from them. And then they have an acoustic album too of some of the songs. But The Secrets to Life by At the Skylines, super super dope band. I really been jamming that here and there because I just was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this band. I forgot about this album. So that's gonna be one of my throwback jams, and then the other, it's just gonna be a song or two. But I don't know. I guess I just heard it on the radio on the way on the way home the other night, kind of late, and I just forgot how good the band Crossfade is. You're like Crossfade, what? I don't know why, but I just love Crossfade. I've actually seen them live with my dad, like when I was a kid, like here at the state fair in Oklahoma. And I love their song "Cold" and "So Far Away." Like every time "Cold" comes on by Crossfade, I just get so pumped. I don't know what it is about that song, but as soon as I hear it, I just go like I just love that song. It's so good. It's so catchy, and it's just I just love "Cold" by CrossFit. It's stupid, but it just is what it is, I guess. So yeah, those are my throwback jams for this week. We just had a really big show get announced here in Oklahoma City, and it's not coming here until February. Valentine's Day to be exact. But on Valentine's Day here in Oklahoma City at the Diamond Ballroom will be August Burns Red, Fit for a King, Miss May, and Crystal Lake. And I have not been so excited for like a metalcore metal show in so long, but I love Crystal Lake so much. Like this is probably one of my top 10 favorite like bands, especially metalcore bands. And this band, I've talked about them on here before, but they're from Japan. So, like, they don't tour the US that much, and this is their first time they're coming to Oklahoma, as far as I know. They could have been here before, but I don't remember, so I don't think so. But I'm so freaking excited to see this band. I haven't seen Miss May in like 2 or 3 years. I saw Fit for a King this year. They're dope. They're always dope. And as far as I know, I don't think I've ever seen August Burns Red. So this will be a really, really cool thing. I already bought my tickets for me and my girlfriend. We're going on Valentine's Day together. It's gonna be so much fun. So if you're from Oklahoma City, if you haven't seen any of those bands or just love all of those bands, February 14th, Valentine's Day at the Diamond Ballroom is August Burns Red with Fit for a King, Miss May I, Crystal Lake. Go to that shit. It's gonna be fucking dope. So that's in other news. So I don't think I got to talk about it because I took the week off, but I got my harness bar installed in my Tiburon, which was really dope, and my harnesses, and the car looks fucking awesome. I've really been loving having those in the car. Um, and then that uh same day was Neon Drift, and I didn't make it out to the event because I just kind of got caught up working on the car, unfortunately, which it happens, you know. Um, it is what it is. I might have talked about this on the podcast before Halloween. I don't remember. But yeah, so I've got that in the car. It's looking dope. I've been working on my car a lot. Like I've been really working on my engine bay lately. Um, been ordering a lot of little stuff here and there, like a radiator cap that looks better than the old one. I've been replacing bolts, all these new bolts underneath there. Been deleting all these old brackets from my old engine cover and removing plastic and just making it look really nice and clean under there. And I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I've got some more bolts I need to install. I've been cleaning up tubes and pipes and everything, making them look as good as I can. So I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I think I'm going to delete some more stuff and repaint some stuff under there. So that's pretty cool. And then in the center console of my car, the around like my radio, the bezel has been cracked and broken for a long time now, and I finally found somebody selling one on eBay, which I can like never find. So that was like $30 and I finally bought that. So like the interior of my car is about to be like super on point finally. It's been like that's like the one thing I've been needing. So hopefully that'll be here soon and that'll be really cool. So and then that's about it on the Tib as of lately. Just I've gotten the itch to do stuff to it again, which is really nice. I've just been wanting to get stuff and get stuff and get stuff, and I haven't felt like that in a while, like especially towards this car. So I really like that. I've got some more plans for it. I'm thinking about doing a big wing on it. I've been pricing stuff out and looking around, so I think that's gonna be my next move on it is like get a big wing for it, and it's gonna be super fucking cool. I'm pretty excited about it, so we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I've got the itch and got the love to do stuff to this car again, so I'm just gonna keep going, keep doing, and just make this car cooler and cooler. So anyway, enough about the Tib. I think the last thing I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna not have too long of a podcast today because I've been having a lot of issues with my computer today. Like I'm lucky this is even recording it right now because I updated it to the new Mac OS X like last week and it was running super great and better than it was, and then I go to open it today and Photoshop just won't even open and the computer's running slow and I had to restart all these programs multiple times. I don't know, that took like an hour. It's running good now, but it just man, it was a tough like last hour. But oh, I got a couple things. Also, last weekend was Wes's cruise, one last cruise for Wes Seeley. Uh, was a really really fun time. It was something I really think he would have enjoyed and would have really been happy to see that we did. Bunch of us, like so many cars, 50, 60 cars met up, maybe more than that. at the meetup point, drove out to Pops together, and it's this huge, long, crazy line. Had blockers blocking intersections and stoplights for us. Like, it was just so much fun, and like I just hadn't gone on a really awesome cruise like that in a long time. Got a lot of cool pictures and talked to a lot of different people, and it was just a really cool time. Really appreciative that they did that and threw that together for him. And yeah, that was just a really good time. So if you were there, thank you for going and supporting, and hopefully you had fun too. And I want to do some more cruises like that. Not necessarily a memorial cruise, but just get some friends together and just drive, man. That's what cars are for, driving. Like, so just driving out there or just driving anywhere, I think would be really fun. So yeah, if you want to cruise somewhere anytime, hit me up. I'm down to do a cruise. Like, it was a lot of fun. So, like I said, thanks for going if you went and supporting Wes and his family and just having a good time. So, my last topic thing I want to talk about. I've been watching the YouTuber Adam LZ lately, and if you're a car person or if you're big into YouTube, you probably know who that is. He was originally like a very, I think he was pretty popular BMX rider. Like, he rode BMX professionally, and then he kind of transitioned into cars and YouTube. But I've been subscribed to him for a while, but I don't always watch his content. But I kind of recently started picking up on it again, and I guess he recently like got a separation from his wife, which sucks because I kind of noticed a shift in his content and like how he was acting, and then they made a video about it. But this week or starting last week, he's in Japan right now, and he keeps a drift car over there that he gets to, like a beater drift car that he gets to drive, and like they drive around to these tracks and stuff, and it's like super cool. And like I just love watching videos of people in Japan and like seeing the different, just the way culture is and the way nature is and the way people look and act. And I just want, I just know, I don't know, it's really cool. I've really been enjoying his Japan content. I think he's going to be there for a while, so that's really cool. So if you like seeing content like that, where, like a culture shock kind of almost, where they're in a different place and things are very different and the cars are different, and then definitely check out his content right now. And if you, especially if you like drifting, because he's drifting in like every video, and they're going to drift events and all this stuff. It's super cool. It's really cool to see like these part companies that are like based there that are so popular here, just at like tents at these events, selling it for like a fourth of what it cost us to get. And it just kills me. I'm like, man, I want to go to Japan so bad to go just buy parts for my car because it's so crazy how like super cheap everything is there, because that's where it originated. Like half of these really popular aftermarket parts brands and wheels and steering wheels and all this stuff. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely go check out Adam LZ if you like drifting, you like car content, if you like import cars. He's got like a Skyline and an S13 and an S14 and a Mustang, and he's got all these crazy cars, a super dope shop. He goes to Japan and Europe and all these crazy trips. So he's a really cool YouTuber. I really like him. I've really been liking his content lately. But anyway, like one last thing. Like I said, sorry, no podcast last week. Like I said, just took off for Halloween. But we're back. I'm gonna keep doing these things. I'm gonna try to improve the content. Gonna try to get guests and all of that stuff. I'm not going anywhere. Um, might shout out to my buddy Austin for asking to be a guest. I am gonna get you on here eventually. I've just gotta upgrade some of my stuff. I really need to upgrade my computer as well because it's been running kind of shitty lately. So, and because of that, in the video there will not be any like cuts to like pictures of artwork or anything like I normally do, because Photoshop's just running so bad right now. I literally just did what I needed to do and then closed it. It was making my computer like run so terribly slow and lock up, so I opened it, got one I made done fast, and then just closed it because just wasn't gonna deal with the issues that it was causing me. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing, supporting. Giving me feedback of whatever you do. I really appreciate it. But my name's Brady. This has been the Low Life Podcast. Peace.